All right, what's up, everybody? It is Friday. Welcome, welcome. Total body circuit today. So our first movement is going to be a floor press. Coach Ray is going to be teaching today. We're going to be driving that weight up. Let's really try to pack the shoulders when you do this. That means throw your chest out, exaggerate your chest. I should be able to put my hand, my palm underneath your shoulder blades. All right. If you want to do that on a Swiss ball, if you have one, grab it. That's a stability ball, the big balls. Head and shoulders on the ball. Number one, down. Number two, let's go goblet squats. Let's go up and down. Remember, we feel those feet connecting. Let's do a couple right now. Let's really feel those feet connecting to the ground, the little toe and the outer foot. We want to hinge, lower, keeping the shoulder blades squeezed. That's the key piece. All right, think about a weight, ladies, think about 25 to 35 pounds for the first exercise. Guys, 35 and up if you have it. And then let's get a pretty good challenge for the goblet. Number three is the dips. So find somewhere to do your dips. So preferably somewhere hard, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's pull those shoulders back, eyes straight ahead, chest is up. And remember, don't go too low, but come all the way up into an extension. Use your legs to help you. All right, number four is a straight leg deadlift, single leg with a lateral glide. So if you have a glider, go for it. If you have a glider, use it with or without weights. All right, so otherwise use some kind of slippery thing on your carpet. Eyes straight ahead. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. And again, pinch your shoulder blades. You don't want to round your back. And both legs should be straight. Both legs should be straight. Instead of doing a squat, we're doing a deadlift. All right, two more things. The row, supination, pronation row. So let's go palm down to start, palm up to finish. So you can do that any way you like. So Ray's doing a band row there. It could be a dumbbell. That could be your, I know Robert's got TRXs, suspension trainers, whatever you got. Okay? And finally, we got the Bulgarian split squat. Eyes straight ahead, elevated back leg, inhale down, exhale up. Let's really try to engage that glute. And that is it. 6 sets today in a circuit. Let's go.
Good morning, everybody. Glad to be with you. Come on down to the ground. Get the wrists waking up. Warm up together. Thanks for being here. We just checked out the exercises, but we'll go through them again a little bit. Working around the wrists here. Wide fingers. So hopefully as I was going through those exercises, Brian and I were going through those exercises, hopefully you were trying to think about which weights or which equipment you wanted to use for each of those. And let's go one here.
Ray, we can't hear you very well.
Let's see. Okay, keep those exercises going. How about now is okay? No.
Much better, thank you.
Okay. I think I have my AC unit on right behind me, so maybe if I shut that down, hopefully that came down. How's that, okay? I'll just use my big boy voice today. All right. Let's go.
I think it's picking up on the computer instead of the iPods.
Let me see. That might be the case. The AirPods, and for some reason it switched over at the 8 a.m. class. How's that? Is that better?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, cool. Okay. Thanks, Johnny boy. All right. So we got knees wide now, feet together. Knees wide, feet together. Good. Just waking up the hips. I'm glad we had that talk about the leaderboard. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do this weekend. I don't know. Let's go feet up and left leg out and then get static stretch.
Baseball's back, so maybe I'll just watch the Giants lose and my heart rate will go up every time the Dodgers hit a home run. Just kidding. Good. Let's get a window shield wiper there.
That was not appreciated, Ray.
I was waiting for you. All right, let's switch legs here. Switch legs. You know, this is like the olden days in person. Get a little feedback. I like it. I miss it. I've been getting soft, John. I've been getting soft over here. Everybody on mute. Let's go up into that static stretch there. It's going to be a pretty important stretch here because of those single leg deadlifts today. And let's get that window shield wiper side to side. Good. Okay, let's go for some knee push-ups now. Let's get the hips right in line with body. John, I did check your calories or your minutes this morning. You were at 99. So today you're going to be looking to break into those triple digits, man. Welcome to the club. Going straight down, straight up. Hands are right under shoulders. Good. Awesome. Let's just take about 15 seconds. Sit into that child's pose. Reach the hands far forward. Drive the palms into the ground. Just some good, solid, deep breaths. Thinking about what kind of workout do you want to have today? Do you want to just go through the motions? Do you really want to get after it? What do you want to accomplish today? Hopefully it's a little bit better than going through the motions. But if that's where the mind's at today, I'm not going to argue with you. Hips up in the air. Either way, I'm glad that you're here. But I would like to push yourselves today. Heel hitting the ground. Good. Let's walk the feet to the hands here. Slowly come on up. Based on what we saw in last class, got a couple people really getting into orange, but not a lot. So if you want to get into orange today, you got to really push yourself, okay? Let's go side to side. Definitely possible. Side to side here. We had those side lunges on Wednesday. Good, let's turn this way. Split squat. Remember, we have that Bulgarian split squat today where the foot's elevated. If you don't have an elevated surface, that's okay, just do these. Also, if you don't have an elevated surface for dips, I saw some people this morning just with their dumbbells driving up. That works just fine. If you have a couple of, this is a variation for the dips. We can also do what we call skull crushers, just going outside. So it's outside of the head. Don't put them right over your face. Again, those are going to work the triceps. Okay, so there's a couple modifications for those dips. Okay, so let's get the feet moving here. Feet moving. So I'm going to go through these again. The floor press. We showed you that in warm up. The goblet squat. Remember, we're going to hold the bottom of that dumbbell. Let's get 5 deep squats together. Dips again with the sofa. Shoulders back and down. Okay. The more difficult you want it, the straight legs will help you get there. And then let's all practice this one together real quick. The straight leg, single leg deadlift, okay? So just the slightest of hinges in that knee. If I show from the side, sometimes you get a better view. It's gonna be a hinge back, and the chest is spilling forward, exploding up, okay? So you'll feel that in the leg that's planted. You'll feel that in the hamstring there, okay? We got the row, however one you want to row. Today we'll start with pronated and then end supinated, okay? And then that last one, that Bulgarian split squat with the foot up. Check this out real quick. With that split squat, we want that front knee staying home. So I'm gonna sink my hips back and down to where my front knee is staying home. Sometimes that front knee wants to glide out. That means you need to take this foot and then walk it out a little bit. You might be too close to the elevated surface, okay? That's enough wasting time. Let's get after this, my friends. 36 rounds, We will have a quick 30-second breather after 3 rounds, but we're going straight through right now. 36. So after number 6, the Bulgarian split squat, we have 10 seconds to get to the floor, or get to if you have a stability ball. We're going right back into it, okay? No breaks. Take breaks as needed. All right. This is the crazy group. You guys are super competitive. Are we ready, my friends? Let's get to the floor. Get to the floor with your weight. When you hear this first bell, you have 7 seconds till go time. 3, 2, 1. Let's do this, my friends. 30 seconds on. Remember, we want to pack the shoulders to where we're trying to get that elevation under the lower back, but our glutes are on the ground halfway. Again, the goal is to go as heavy as possible for what this allows, but let's use this first round to kind of warm up, get the body loose. 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds to get to the goblet squat. Here we go. I'm going to be using the same weight. You choose what weight you're going to use. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Breathe in. Drawing that belly button in so that you're stable throughout the movement. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Halfway. Good. Show them from the side. Chest stays tall. Sitting the hips back. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, we're moving on. We have the dips. Find your dip station, shoulders back and down. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Here we go, 30 seconds. Remember, we want full extension at the top. Let's go down about 2 or 3 inches. If your feet are close to you, it's easier. Farther away becomes a little bit more difficult. Halfway. Remember, you could be doing light dumbbells overhead or those skull crushers in that lying position. 3, 2. Awesome. Okay, we have the single leg, straight leg deadlift coming up, and we'll do 15 seconds per side. 3, 2. Here we go. Flat back. Left leg is straight right now. Right leg's on the glider. We'll do 15 seconds per side. At the top, squeeze the glutes. So one thing that I forgot to mention is that the shoulders, pull them back and down. Okay, so we don't want a rounded back when we're going back. So however far we can get with those shoulders pulled back is crucial. Hey, we have number 5, the row, pronated to supinated coming up. Where's my band? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So use this first round just to kind of get oriented with your equipment, because we do have such quick transition times. We want everything pretty close. You're drawing the belly button in, switch arms if you're using a single arm at a time. If you're using a band, really quick explosion up, slow on the release, and relax. Hey, this is gonna be the end of round 1 already. We have the Bulgarian split squat coming up. Back leg is elevated, 15 seconds per side. 3, 2, 1. Chest is tall. Sit hips deep. At the top, squeeze the glutes. Good. 20 seconds. Halfway, switch legs. Seven seconds. 3, 2, and relax. We're going right back to the floor press. This time I'm using an elevated surface called an ottoman. Here we go, 3, 2. This is the start of round 2. Take breaks as needed. If you're using an elevated surface, shoulders and head are resting on that object, stability ball, ottoman. Hips are up, squeezing the glutes. Good. Half. We got 5 seconds left. 3, 2, awesome. We have the goblet squat coming up. I'm gonna come visit with my friends, see how we're doing. 3, 2, 1, goblet squat. Deep squats. Having that weight right at the chest. Making sure we're not spilling forward. Sometimes with a heavier weight, we tend to spill forward. We wanna keep that straight up, straight down. There you go, Linda. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Good, we got some fire stoking. Good, by round 3, we should get some orange, but again, still just warming up the body, and awesome. Hey, we're heading to the dips now. Remember, important with the dips, pull those shoulders back and down, keeping the elbows close to rib cage. If they're flaring out, you're gonna get unneeded pressure on the elbow. So, guess you can't quite see me here, but again, just working on keeping elbows close to rib cage. There you go, Natalie. Driving up palms through the chair. Breathing in on the way down. There you go, Yvette. Yvette, see if we can get full extension. I can't quite see your arms actually, they're just out of the picture, so it looks like you're getting full extension. There you go, Sandra. Sandra's got a good setup over there today. Okay, going into number 4, we have the straight leg, single leg deadlift coming up. 3, 2, 1. Check it out here. Hey, good morning, Chris. Good, good. So, Natalie, keep most of the weight on your left leg right now. Your right leg's going on. So about 90% of your weight is going to be, you want it to be on your stable leg. Otherwise, you might be ending up with the splits. We got a weekend coming up. We don't want that to happen. There we go. Awesome right there. Sorry, I didn't tell you to switch at the halfway. We have the band rows coming up. If you're using dumbbell, totally fine. Let's do it. Starting with supinated or pronated and supinated. Good, keep it going, keep it going. There you go, right there, Mr. Robert. Could be a poster boy for TRX today. Good. Really stick the hips back if we have doing the bent over rows, and then draw that belly button in to protect the lower back. Good. Good to see you, Mel. Good morning. All right. After those rows, we have that Bulgarian split squat. Again, this round I'm kind of just watching because your form is what's most important. Good. I'm not sure if it's Rohan or Rojan. That looks fantastic. Nice job stabilizing, keeping chest up. Good. Karen's adding the dumbbells, halfway switch. Good, Lisa. Keep that pace, Lisa. Good morning, Eric. Susan, take your foot out just a little bit farther, that left leg, just a little bit so that that knee is not gliding over. Just I've seen this a couple of times, so that's going to be I'm going to pause this end of round 2. Just let me give you a quick thing on that Bulgarian split squat. Sometimes as we're going down, that front knee wants to glide forward, making sure we're sitting the hips back that way. Okay, it's here rather than here. Okay, just saw it a couple times. It's a very common thing, especially when we get tired. We start to we do that a lot, so it is common. All right, are we ready for round 3? Kind of gave you an extra little breather there. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is actually number 13 of 36 today. 13 of 36. We are on with the floor press. Right up. Remember, pack those shoulders. Basically puffing the chest out. 10 seconds, stay with it. We have the goblet squat coming up next. 3, 2, awesome. All right. Hey, this is round 3. Let's start to pick it up a little bit, whether it's with range of motion 4th rep count. Here we go. Squeeze. One of the main reasons that we might not, it won't be a huge calorie day as much as normal is because we have a lot of upper body stuff. Upper body tends to not burn as many calories. That doesn't mean we're not working hard. 3, 2, 1. We got the dips coming up, my friends. I'm gonna show an alternative to the dips. I'm gonna do a skull crusher. So I've got my dumbbells going to the sides of my face without flaring out too much. Breathe in, explode. So some people have shoulder issues. If they can't quite do the dip, this is a good alternative. And depending how much your dumbbells are, it can be very difficult. We got 5 seconds. 3, 2, awesome. We got the single leg, straight leg deadlift with the glider coming up. I'm using these. I'm using the lighter dumbbells just to make sure that my form is okay. So don't feel like you need to get crazy with the weight here. Main thing, chest up nice and tall. And then we're just hinging at the hips. Straight legs, switch legs, eyes forward. After this, we only have 20 more rounds. No big deal. Remember, pull those shoulders back and relax. Good. We have the rows coming up. Again, today, I'm going to show you a floor press. A floor seated row. Chest up nice and tall. Again, started supinated or pronated, working to supinated. Switch arms if you're doing single arm. Good. After this will be the end of round 2. We have the Bulgarian split squats. Hey, if you want to get the heart elevated right now, you add a little bit of a hop to that Bulgarian split squat. So once you have good technique, you can add a bit of a hop if you wanted to. If not, make sure we get that good glute squeeze at the top. 15 seconds. Good, good, good. Halfway switch legs. This is actually going to be the end of round 3. Yeah, we're going to be halfway. And relax. Good. Let's go one more round, and then we'll take that 30-second breather. We're starting to get warmed up. Now I'm going to go to the Ottoman. Put the floor press. 3, 2, 1. Floor press. Here we go. Quick transitions. Again, if you have your upper body elevated, just your shoulders, just your head, so that you have to use your lower half to drive up. Halfway right there. If you're in a similar position as me, you're driving heels through the ground, glutes are tight. 3, 2, 1. And we have the goblet squat coming up. Goblet squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here. Can't really see that in the shirt. Awesome. Good pace, Susan. Good pace right there. Same thing, Lisa. Mike really pushing out on the knees at the bottom. There you go. Good, Robin. Robin, will you show from the side real quick, please? There you go. That was great. I couldn't tell the depth. Good depth. Hey, we're moving on. We have dips coming up. Dips, either there or above head. Here we go. There you go, Janet, pulling the shoulders back and down. Ooh, she's getting the legs almost straight. She's not messing around today. Triceps feeling good. There you go, Larry. Way to get deep, Larry. Good, Karen, breathing in, breathing out on the way up and down. Then Rohan keeping chest up, Rojan keeping chest up. Good, rather than falling forward. Excellent right there. Okay, we have the single leg. Whoa. We have the single leg deadlift coming up with a glider if you have it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Awesome. Make sure that on that stable leg, as in the leg that's not going out, we have probably 90% of the weight on that leg, okay? I don't want anybody doing the splits. There you go. Good, Ale. Really staking hips back. Make sure that weight stays straight down, straight up. Take a peek real quick what I meant by that. We have some people out here with the weight. We want to keep it really close to the body, okay? We have the row coming up, row. Good strong pulls. There you go, Rojan, flat back, eyes up. There you go, right there. Almost get that arch in the back much better. Good morning, Jennifer, she's rowing. Got that nice seated row going, good flat back, tall spine. Same thing, Natalie, great job on that form. Halfway switch, if you haven't. I was a little late to the gun on that one. Sorry about that. Okay, last one, we had the Bulgarian split squat. I want to check these out again. See if some people made some adjustments. There we go. Chris, what we talk about, no jumping on the couch, come on. Sandra, those look fantastic. Remember at the top, full extension of both legs, get a glute squeeze. Straight legs at the top, glute squeeze. There you go, Yvette. Yvette's a regular on the leaderboard. Talking about leaderboard this morning. There you go, Robert. Good balance. Good balance. Okay, go grab a sip of water real quick. That's 4 rounds down. 4 rounds down. We got a little 30-second breather. Here's the thing. We're taking this little break because it's a nice little reset. Reset of the mind and the body. Okay, now we know our movements. You have your routine down. We have 2 more rounds. The 6th one, by the way, is our finisher. So don't hold anything in or hold it back. We're going all out for these next couple of rounds, okay? Just look at me down in the gray. I'm just going to say that my thing came off. All right, guys. 15 seconds, starting with the floor press. We're going to get after it this next 2 rounds. Good time to ask yourself, what have I done well so far? What's one way I can improve in these next 2 rounds? And then practice, implement it right away. Okay, starting with the floor press. Let's all get ready down there. Hurrah! Okay, let's do this. 5 seconds till go time. Pack those shoulders. 3, 2, 1, let's go for it. Another way to challenge yourself is to pick a number of reps you want to get each round. So rather than chasing the clock, rather than abiding by the clock, we chase the clock. That's the halfway mark. We got about 10 seconds left. Let's go for it. This is round 5 of 6. Good. We got the goblet squat coming up. Come on up. Goblet squat. Let's do a good transition time so we get that full 30 seconds of the actual exercise. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I looked up. Robert's already getting after it. Deep squat, squeeze at the top. Draw that belly button in. So you're getting good stabilization from the whole body. Halfway. Five seconds, stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We have the dips coming up. Find your dip station. Shoulders back and down. Elbows close to rib cage throughout the whole movement. Full extension at the top. 20 seconds left. Halfway. And if you need to, just pause. Almost getting a cramp in the tricep there. For some reason, my body doesn't like this one. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay. After dips, we have the straight leg deadlift with the glider. Grab a couple of weights here. 15 seconds per leg. Let's roll. Again, remember that leg, pretty straight. So we're hinging. Top of the body, chest is spilling forward. At the top, glute squeeze. Halfway, switch legs. 90% of your weight is on the stable leg. Shoulders are pulled back and down. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Good. We have the row coming up. Good strong rows. 3, 2, 1. Let's row. Again, if you're using a band, good strong explosive movement on the way up. Someone go catch Holly. She's hot. She's burning. Halfway. Miss that cue there. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Hey, we've got the last one in round 5, the Bulgarian split squat. Okay, I'm gonna watch some form. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Again, if you want to add a little bit, you either add dumbbells or you get a little bit of a hop at the top. Full extension at the top. So straight legs at the top, get a glute squeeze. There you go, Natalie. Wow, getting deep. Fantastic. Martina, watch that front knee. It's okay as it is. Just really think about sitting hips back. Rather than moving forward, let's sit deep, sit back into it. There you go. That looked good right there, Linda. Linda's moving and grooving. Hey, we have one more round, starting with the floor press in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hey, let's see if we can get into orange. As a group, let's get into orange. Let's go for it. Remember these upper body exercises, if we get them going fast enough, we can. But at least let's use these as a primer, on those leg exercises. Especially these goblet squats coming up. Let's see if we can get into that orange zone. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Good. If you get there early, start those goblet squats. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Going for speed. And remember, whether you get into that orange zone or not depends on how heavy the weights you're using, how deep you're getting, how many reps you're getting. There we go. People are stopping. Get up there. Halfway. In a moment, go right back into it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We have the dips coming up. I'm going to go with the skull crushers on the ground. My triceps don't like the dips. Here we go. If you have lighter weights, let's go for speed. If you're doing a skull crusher or an overhead press. If you're doing the overhead press, make sure your eyes are straight forward to protect the neck. 5 seconds. 3, 2, good. We got the straight leg, single leg deadlift. So remember, my left leg's planted, 90% of my weight is on that leg. Hinge forward, come back up. Breathe in, float, squeeze the glute. Good. I'm also leading with my heel halfway, as in my foot's not going out like that. It's staying straight. So I lead with my heel. Shoulders back and down. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. We got the row coming up. Finishing strong with these rows. If you're on the ground, Really tall spine. So not rounded, but tall. Started in that pronated, work to the supinated. Supinated, you think like a bowl of soup. You put it in the hand. So let's palm up, switch arms if you're doing a single arm. 3, 2. All right, my friends, I got good news. Last one. Here we go. Let's finish strong. If we can, let's add a little bit of a hop in there. It's only 15 seconds per side. Why not? We're going to get into that orange. There you go. Get ready to switch legs. Switch legs. Five seconds in this whole workout. 3, 2, 1. And one more rep and relax. Ooh, that's a deep burn. Great job. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 3, 2, and that's the end. That's the bell we like. Ready? Beep. All right. Walk around for 15 seconds. Give somebody a virtual air 5. Good stuff, my friends. We'll bring that heart rate back down. Whew. Awesome. Come on down to the ground. Good stuff. Let's breathe in through the nose. Oh, look at those calories. Nice job, everybody. Breathing in through the nose on the ground. Out through the mouth. In through the nose. Hold. Out through the mouth. What's something you did well right there? What's something that you're proud of? Now let's rock legs side to side, letting the knees fall to the side, but at the same time having control over it, not just letting them fall, but allowing that lower back just to loosen up. Good stuff. Let's bring right knee to chest, working it in that hip joint. Good. Let's come up and do a figure 4 stretch, but a flat back one. So tall spine. We have right ankle and left knee pushing down on that right knee. It's a little bit different than we typically do. Good. And let's come back down. Bring your left knee to chest. Good. Left ankle, right knee. In a tall, upright position, tall spine. Awesome. Come back down. Feet right under the glutes for 3 bridges. 2-second hold at the top. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glutes. And come on down. Up. Come on down. Last one. And come on down. Let's flip over. Hands next to chest. Driving chest off the ground. Good stretch of the core. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze, squeeze, and release. Take your hips back into that child's pose position there. Take the palms, drive them through the ground. Let's go hips up in the air, plant the toes. And let's walk the feet to the hands and slowly come on up. Whew. How are we doing, my friends? That was a good one. And like I said, maybe that wasn't your highest calorie day, but if you looked at, we kept a steady state of being in zone the whole time, where we had peaks of getting into that orange, and that's fantastic. That is the goal. So some of those exercises, think about the straight leg deadlift with a glider. That's not necessarily going to get the heart rate up super high, but something like maybe a Bulgarian split squat are. So look for those times when you can really ramp up the heart rate, and then some of them we just won't get as high of a heart rate on. So good job. This week, word of the week is surrender. I like to think of it as a letting go. I don't know if you watched the 10-part documentary series with Michael Jordan, but there's a scene, I don't know what episode, where they're at a practice and they're shooting around, and then they have a little friendly competition from near half court at the sideline. And so a bunch of people are shooting and missing, and then it's Michael Jordan's turn, and the camera's panned to him, and one of his teammates said, "Hey, Mike, you worried?" So like, "Are you worried you're gonna miss?" And he dribbles it a couple times, eyes the basket, and looks at the guy and said, "Why would I worry about something that hasn't even happened yet? Why would I worry about missing a shot that I haven't even taken yet?" Right? And that's just kind of a peek into the mindset that Michael Jordan had of, he was so present, he wasn't thinking about what might happen. His full focus was on shooting that basket. So when we think about worry, worry is something that's in the future, but it can really impact what we do now. So my challenge to you is this week, when your mind starts to jump ahead of worrying, of thinking what might happen, and our mind tends to go towards what's the worst thing that could happen, our minds tend to go there naturally, grab your mind, pull it back, and bring it right back into now. So letting go of worry, letting go, surrendering worry of the future, being present, say, what can I do? What's the best thing I can do right now to help me get to the desired outcome I want, okay? Michael Jordan did make that shot, by the way. I don't know what part of the series it's in, but it's a really cool scene and a peek into his mindset. So think about letting go of worry this week, okay? Sound good? So let go on 3, surrender, or let go on 3. You can unmute yourselves. Let go on 3. 1, 2, 3, let go.
Let's go. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks, Ray.
You bet.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian.
Absolutely.
Good to see everyone.
Hey, Ray, your volume just went out. Your volume
Oh, I wonder if
just canceled the last second. Good timing.
Okay. Well, let me put my earbuds on ice right now.
We heard the thought of the day though, so it's just right after you said your magic thought, it exploded with.
Okay. All right. Well,
went down.
I'm glad that got in.
Mic drop. I guess that's a mic drop, huh? That's really a mic drop.
All right, I'm gonna put them on.
Thanks, Ray.
Thanks, Ray. We don't need to hear any more from you anyway, honestly. You said enough.
Yeah, we're all living for more words of wisdom from Brian.